Let me try this again and bring the game back up. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cinema Night Entertainment. 'Tis I, Sin, or Drew, and I'm here to hopefully entertain a person sitting or walking or even just listening, wherever, to the stream. Today, we play a little bit more of The Way Everyone Must Bleed. Probably going to get a fair chunk through the episode. There is a chance that this might be a short stream. Depending on what ends up happening with the house bear. He's at work, having a long day, having kind of a crappy day, so I want to try to be available to him. So we came to a relatively annoying dungeon that I was like, nah, I don't have the patience for this. So we're just going to do it now. We're here looking for a book that has the name of everybody that has been on the way. We have switches that do all kinds of stuff. And we're going to be checking them all out. Come up through here. I don't think there's anything about that. Yeah, her going about stylish. We've already checked this out. I mean, you can tell from the chest that's right there. Rue still doesn't like looking into mirrors. He's got a thing against himself, basically. Alright. So that's all we can do in that room without flipping the switch, which we have now. I think that was the... Yeah, that was metal doors, which is just those metal doors. But hi everybody, how you doing? Thank you for coming on by. Hi there, Jess! Should go to my auras. Make sure we're still working on... Yeah, everything is level 2, except for... Hatasasar! And we're working on our flows. Don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have any notch items. Okay, and that will switch around which ones are open. If I remember correctly, these are particularly annoying enemies. But hey, you know what? We'll find out. Just try to stab them all. Ugh. I am not getting any... I think my sword uses magic to attack. I'm gonna have to look at it, And Dirk has fallen. That's fantastic. Yeah. My sword is using magic to attack with. Alright. Hurricane cut. Alright, I'm gonna turn her into a cleric just so I don't die. Yeah, and she has the ability to, yeah, do some healing now. Draw, you're gonna moderately mend Rue. Hurricane cut, and doing a bunch of stabbing now. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into the weapons details. Oh, I put everything on top chat. What am I doing? Ah! Trying to knock over my phone. That should be everything. And music's gonna disappear for a moment. And, oh wow, my play in the background is like way behind. Alright, so we've got that back up. All this on live chat. If someone could just say, herb, or something along those lines, I'd appreciate it. Okay. I want to take a look at the thing. Uses 1 XL per attack. Hey! This is not the way. We're the Mandalorians. That's a different way. Hey there! Dabona. Thank you. I appreciate that. I said hello. Did you hear me say hello? I intended on saying hello. Okay, I'm working on pattern, elemental, aquafire, trying to get it up to level 4. And then I'm going to do blaze up to level 4. then I get the last level of Dust Ball. Okay. I'll come back to you, Slime. So that's all the wooden doors open. That one needs a key to do. So yeah, we are up here. And apparently we're getting into a fight. Which, I'm going to do the fight slightly different now that I know how my weapons work. Ow. Ow. Wow. I'm already going to have to start doing that, I think. You absorb. Yeah, they are really going into Skatha. Okay, well, Hurricane Cut. You keep stabbing, and you, Valentine, make all the women feel better about themselves. Yeah. Use Woman Within to become a cleric. You keep drawing because I want you to do your blinding attack. One of them is already not prone, which is fine. And Tornado. Neither of them got blinded. That's noted. But yeah, thank you very much, both of you guys, for being here and for commenting. Alright, Rue is ready to Hurricane Cut, and they... Yeah, I think I need to do that. Knock them both prone again, hopefully. Skatha attack, Dirk. Keep absorbing, because we want them blinded. One is dead. So I can probably attack. If we can get it blinded, we'll be good. Can't see. Okay, we can just stab the crap out of it. Go back to being a cold killer because it's fun. And rip and tear. We'll do Death Bluff. It probably won't work, but... Nope, it worked. Or it did enough damage that it's dead, but yeah. And Hatasahasahasar has gained a level. Wow, all of these give me solo, duo, and triple. I think what it is the first one gives you solo, the second one you do will give you dual, and the third one you do will give you triple. But we need to get this to level 3, and then we're going to go back around. So that's good, level 3. We'll turn that to 4. Okay. Wow, I just got a very interesting message from someone who basically made a song that based around an insult that I made on someone many, many moons ago. Okay, so the metal doors should be open instead of the wood doors now. That one's jammed. This one has treasure, 1 critter shell. That's something I can learn through battle. And yeah, I can't go back here, but I can come up through here. Fight the critters. Yeah, so... Well, they seem to be tearing into Skatha a little bit, but that's fine. See if we can blind all of them. It'd be really nice if we could. neither of them got blinded. No, let's get them prone. I'm already going to turn you into a cleric. Crap, it didn't get, nah. Alright. Yeah, you keep drawing for right now. You tornado. Okay, the second one is blind. There's that triple slash. No, that's my triple slash. What did I learn from... I don't know what I learned from this. I may not have learned anything. It may have given me... No, I think I already had that. Oh well, anywho. Stay up and absorb. And Hurricane Cut automatically. Stab and... Well, the one's blind already. Oh well, it'll hit both if one of them was. Okay, dead, doesn't matter. That one's blind. It should be easy to just kill the damn thing now. And you should be able to use heal everybody. Sorry if it blipped out for a moment there. Enemy is dead. Once again, we're mildly surviving off of Rue's badassery. But the other people are important too. Found room key number 3. Alright. Which means I come down here. Put this back on wooden doors. And... this door is the door. 2 pieces of wickite. That's important. Then we have an enemy. Stairs down. I don't know where the stairs down go. We're gonna check outside first. We have more treasure. Soul stone. You know what? I might replace the wickite with the soul stone. Plenty of treasure to be had. Okay, now. Alright, well, I'll fight this guy. There's no reason not to, really. It might be 3 of the... Oh, these guys. They're still going to be paying the keister. Similar strategy, I'm thinking. Oof. Dirk is getting his butt stomped, and hopefully he'll live long enough to try to blind them. Tornado. And he blinds the one that we've been beating on. You know, that's fine. Turn you into a cleric. You start attacking. I should have had him draw. Oh! None of them got knocked down by the hurricane. That's... oof. Okay. You continue trying to absorb. You absorb. Let's try the tornado. Maybe we'll blind more than the one. Okay, they're all blind. You moderate mend on Dirk. Dirk, draw in. Okay. Hurricane cut. We are going to need to do more healing shortly. And yeah. one left. Okay. It was almost dead anyway. Woo! I feel like I should go back to the save point and see if there's anywhere else I can go. Open the wooden doors again. Or, wait, was it? Open metal doors. I don't think this will make a difference. What's down through here? A cave. Alright. Ow, Dirk is getting a pounding. I don't know what these guys have it in for Dirk, but wow, I don't like him at all. Well, we blinded the one. Oh, that one is blocked. And he got killed by the blind one. Okay. Alright, I gotta start getting ready for the next freaking thing. You keep stabbing. This may have been a mistake. Find me some time, please. He didn't stun either of them. Well, we killed the one. Hurricane cut. Stab. Alright, you do nothing but get better at what you're doing. She needs to get better at healing. Turn on the one thin. It's gonna get to go. Alright, hurricane cut. It's down. Paranoid that I'm missing something here. We're gonna do a double check. So through this door is two doors that are jammed that I can't do anything about. Noted. Metal doors are currently open, and that gets me up over here, which I can't do anything about. That door is jammed, and these are both wooden doors. Don't you just love puzzles? And this will lead us back to the save point. It's the door that taunted us there. Okay. Switch you over to wooden doors. Still allows me to go up and around there. But also allows me to come up here. From here, I can switch it over to metal doors. Yep, there is nothing else here. I will trust that now. Just needed to be able to view it all at the same time. We're good. Whew. Okay. On to normal looking dungeon. Come here, dragon. Alright. Draw, stab, draw. Alright. Basically, heavily leaning on our magic. And blind them, please. Alright, the other two have been blinded. We're going to do that. You're going to absorb so I can rip and tear. You're going to stab because you can't. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Okay, in theory... didn't stun any of them. Woof. Okay, just keep stabbing. Stab. Absorb. Try to get another blindness off. Fortunately, they've gotten very... very blinded. Alright, we got all those things. Okay. And this looks like a boss. Hornjaw emerges. Well, everybody get ready to do your fancy things. Hopefully, it could be knocked prone. Status effect, Poison Blade was not poisoned. And now my people are blinded. That sucks. Especially since I'm pretty sure my main character has a defense against blinding. It's just not great. You're gonna have to be a cleric. Yay! My big bat attack missed. We can Panacea. Let's open up the one within, and crap, you're one shy of a Valentine. Alright. Draw. Absorb. Valentine, get her back up. Alright. Draw again. You... absorb so you can heal everybody a little bit. Although it's just Rue, so moderate mend on him. You absorb. Alright, Dirk is no longer blind. That's nice. You stab. Let's blind him back, dang nabbit. Alright, Panacea yourself, stab, get ready to tornado again. Alright. Ow. Dirk's getting a pounding. This is somewhat expected. Tornado. No one got blinded. That's fantastic. Alright. You were close to being able to do that. You keep drawing. Wow, that thing really has it out for him. Okay, Hurricane Cut. Moderate Mend on Jerk. Dirk. Try to Earth Whisper, just on the off chance this is your last round. Alright. His summon worked. Absorb, absorb. Rue is just going to attack. It doesn't seem to do that much of a difference. Actually, better for him to do that. You put Dirk's arms and legs back on. Ow! Yeah, but let's keep that going. And of course, now he's blind. Okay, that's fine. Moderate Mass Mend. Tornado and hope we hit. It missed. Ow! That really kicked Scuff's butt. She the cheap one to heal herself. Yeah. And Tornado, now that he's not blind. With any luck, we'll blind it. Not that lucky. You moderate mend on Dirk. Try to Earth Whisper again. It's not going to work twice. And Dirk is down. Stab. Stab. Oof. Absorb. Enough of this foolishness. Scatha has become enraged. Yep. Well, there goes that. And it's dead. Aquafire Aura has gotten to its max level. Which means I now have Cold Blood. Yeah. Now, Pattern, Elemental. Time to work on Blaze until it maxes out. Wall back and... Oh. Safety Gust. Wall back. Nothing but air. Oop, wrong button. I don't remember what's level 1 and 2 and whatnot, so I think those are all level 2. Crippler, Fenshu, Lantern, Dust Spray. I don't have any step 3s. So, Burning Edge. Okay. Step 1, Cool Wind. Get no step 5s. There we go. That seems good to me. Alright. And it's Gaius. Gaius? And we're back to Trezune. I forget his voice. Here we are. What is this? Truth. ... The memory of your mother resides in the room behind me. I did not find her death disagreeable, but I was not an active participant in her demise. You sicken me. Nevertheless, you will see the face of the true killer behind me. You'll see her death exactly as I did. You'll look upon the very moment of time that she was separated from this plane. And step aside, for I am ready to see this man very well. No. Impossible! Lies! It's all lies! It simply cannot be. This is what is. People are playing with people's brains here. You were expecting the Pontifex Maximus, I assume. Sorry, but Setzel isn't here. Setzel fled this fortress long before dissension began here. There is a civil war being waged among the guided, as I'm sure you've noticed. Are you a loyalist or a rebel? Neither. Then why are you here? I can't answer that, but I can tell you where Setzel has gone. Probably out of his mind. Close. He's gone to the end of the way. The end of the way? Ha! The end of the way, you say? There is no such thing. That's just one theory, Dirk. I am about to go there now, if you like. You can try to keep up with me, or you can try to find Setzel on your own. It's your call. I don't trust him. He was snooping around in Astrana with the Loyalists not too long ago. Heck, why not give it a go? I agree. Guy's is acting different, though. What will it be, then? I'll come along. Me too. Ashk. So be it. Follow me. But treasure. No, that is not the wrong way. That is the way that lies to treasure. You are trying to hold me back from treasure, Gaius. I do not appreciate being held back from treasure. Oh, if I could murder you, Gaius, I would. Oh, no, you're supposed to go this way, but treasure! Rude. Alright. Ba-ding! A bunch of Cold Claws emerge. I'm still going to be sticking with the Hurricane Cut with him. At least I have a little bit more in the way of power now. She's going to attack, he's going to absorb, and he... Ugh. So mass, everybody gets better. Increased defense against all conditions. Heavy hit, all attack. Damages one enemy. I mean, let's go absorb until we have judgment. Yes, most of my people are sitting back, gathering their chi. Alright, time to expel some of it. And come on. Blind them! He blinded them all. Sweet. Now let's prone them all. And then let's see what judgment does. Prone, prone, prone. High level fire attack, apparently. Let's see what it's like just stabbing. Gaius has an attack very similar to mine now. Rip and tear, why not? It's a very dead enemy. And we got the Foesight, Posite, and the Wiccat, and Blazor gained a level. Not that that really makes too much of a difference to us now. And that is my last notch item. So he's going to go from 2 to 5, or is he going to go to 6? So he gains 2 around if he does nothing. So in theory, if he attacks, does it go 7 or does it go 8? Because if he's got something... Oh, apparently freaks things out when he hits them. Still gets 2. Alright. Tornado. And you're still going to stab. Alright, they're all blinded. They're probably about to all fall over. And judgment. We should be able to stab our way out of this problem. Right. All right. Still looking for secrets. Oh, the dragons. Not as scary as they once were. Well, these guys are immune to like all our stats effects. Just, you know, Dirk doesn't do a whole lot of damage if he's not throwing tornadoes at people. Oh my gosh, he blinded them this time. Okay, hurricane cut and everybody stab. Well, no need to bother using judgment. But I can use Trinity. See how well that works. That does heavy damage. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Play's aura has already gained a new flow, which is hot blood, prevent being frozen, which, if needed, can be used if I fight a boss. I was going down. All right. This part has practically become road at this point. Take a beating till then, and hopefully they don't focus too much on any one person. Tornado and stab. Yep. Nope. Dirk is bleeding profusely. That's not good. Hurricane cut. Stab. 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 You draw. Stab. Stab. And stab. And use judgment. exciting battle music for a not so terribly exciting battle. And we absorbed the foe site. We are out of those to do. And let's continue charging down through the hall. Game's trying to do a little fake out on me. Oh, come here. Yeah, I think I'll just keep doing what I've been doing here. It seems to be doing okay. Now that the battles are a little bit less, oh, that's great. He got stunned. You draw and you absorb. Tornado and draw in. Of course, guys, temporarily stunned. Alright, enough for a hurricane kick. And judgment just for good measure. And I should be able to just stab these guys to death. Yeah. If I don't keep getting annoyed. And he's dead. All right. Record progress. And once again, we need to start looking for secrets. Oh! After we get bushwhacked by a Payutek. Alright. Everybody gets some ability back. Someone got frozen. Dirk got frozen. Poison blade on it. Hopefully it'll work. Did not work. Trinity on one enemy. Hurricane cut. I love that he almost does 2,000 points of damage, or 200 points of damage. Temporarily stunned. All right. Yep, still draw. I mean, I'll try with him, why not? Just keep using Trinities, and hopefully it'll die. And Dirk is fallen. This is actually not a surprise. He did. I'm not seeing anything that looks like a secret here. Which means I might be missing something, of course. Hey everybody, it's Slade! ... Not you again. Rue. The last time we met, he said something about... No. A coincidence. It has to be. I see you were accompanied by your usual band of misfits and thieves. Now would you say a thing like that? For one, the only people with something to hide wear masks. Then why aren't you wearing one, Slade? Eh? I have nothing to hide. I've upheld justice my whole life. Yes, but at what cost to others? What about your poor sisters? Leave before I kill you. It wouldn't be the first time. Such horrible memories. How could you disgrace me like this? Mother? Shut your mouth, you stupid whore! Slade caught you in the very midst of inappropriate relations with that boy. This is inexcusable! I will never be disgraced by you again. You had better develop a personality, daughter, because you will never have a pretty face again. Perhaps you will finally develop some morality. You witch! Contentious child, spot of the pits! You have no place in this home any longer! Slade, throw her to the pits! Who really decides what is right and what is wrong? I trusted Mother's judgments. Trusted the Council's judgments. Why? I went against my own conscience in order to fulfill orders I was given. Orders to enforce one person's code, morality on another. My intentions were righteous, yet I feel only remorse. A blind follower, an enforcer of baseless principles, baseless punishments, a fraud of justice. I am the night! Shasta, I tried to make up for what I did to you, but I failed. I'm tired of young ladies dying at my feet. I'm tired of the falsehood of my life. Did more harm than good. I can't help anyone. Maybe the river below can finally give me peace. Splash noise. Oh look, it's the pendant. There. I'm rid of the accursed thing. Like Shah. I feel awful about lying to Rue like that. He did try to kill me, but I don't blame him. He went through so much, never gave up on me. I have to admit, Skatha was right. I kind of enjoyed being pursued by him. His intentions were always good. It's like he was always there, watching out for me. But now he doesn't care about me at all. He's off to find his precious Serena. And she's probably dead. She must have been perfect, though. I've never seen anyone so insanely in love as Rue is. He's a crazy fool. But I kind of wish he was a crazy fool for me. Hey, sweetie, hold up. Hey. You're looking well, babe. It's because I am well. Now get lost. Is that anyway the man who saved your life? Sorry, I guess you're right. Thanks for helping me out. Now get lost. Feisty. You must not know who I am. I'm the Grand Champion. Soon to be the Paraphallon of the Way. If you're so great, then why did you run from Rue? Oh, Blue Boy wouldn't have been a problem for me to take care of. But if I had stayed to fight, I might have lost the track of the object of my affection. You. I'm not an object. I'm a person, you dirtbag. And since you've told me who you are, I'll let you on my little secret as well. I'm Dancing Violet. And if you don't leave me alone, I'll be inclined to dismember you, piece by piece. Hey there, spooky dookie! Yolanda, how's it going? Did you see the message that I got the shirt and my new companion? You don't say. How about a little bet then? I'm listening. We take the plunge. Whoever emerges victorious gets what they want from the other person. If I win, you become my servant. Then if I win, you have to leave me alone and make someone else the object of your affection. Who would that be? Her name is Skatha. She was the person wearing that mask when you ran to save me from Rue. Ugh! Are you withdrawing your bet from the bet? I think not. There's no chance I'm going to lose to you. Then let's get started. Yeah, Skatha's a dick. Ah, smell the sweet forest air. I believe the phrase is fresh mountain air. Really? I've always preferred the smell of swampy forests to mountain air. You would. I hope you know where you're going, Gaius. Ash! He probably knows exactly where he's going. Right into a trap. We still have a ways to go, but we'll get there soon enough. Soon enough for what? Dun dun dun! Alright. And we have a modification of the theme of the whole game playing in the background. It's a good tune. Alright. But yeah, how you doing, Alonda? Thanks for coming on by. Hey, a sign that there was going to be treasure here. I like treasure. A Lin Rock and a Lel Rock. Well, let's go for Lel. And then the Lin. Part of me... No. Not gonna be that guy. Let's just kill the enemies that are here. We'll be fine. Draw in. Let's go after the slaughter bugs. You draw and go after the slaughter bug. Alright, one more and you should be able to go. You're fine. You are using Tornado and you're stabbing still, because stabbing is fun. Ow! Ow! That did a lot of damage. Okay. I'm gonna need to get you to activate the Wound Within. You absorb. You are gonna have to absorb as well. Hopefully we'll knock one of them prone. We knocked one prone. That's better than nothing. Okay, you draw in again. Skatha, you gotta start healing people. You absorb. You use Judgment. Yes, use Judgment. I really don't want them to kill me on my way to doing this. Use Tornado again. You are getting your butt kicked by that status effect. Alright, well, it's blind. Skatha, keep absorbing until we can do a mass mend. Dirk, absorb again. You stab the slaughter bug. We might get saved by the fact that blindness happened. Moderate mass mend, heal everybody. Dirk, use a tornado. You stab. Alright, they both became prone. We got this now. Whew! And just stabby, 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 stabby. In fact, get yourself healed. Ted Shroom! Well, that was a hell of a fight. That I was not expecting. Anywhere to jump across the river to possible treasure? No. A lot of burb enemies, though. They made up their mind. They started walking. And immediately, when I saw they made up their minds, my brain was like, song? Song! Hey, there's any spent. And stab. These guys aren't the freaking slaughter bugs, so... Yes, help me defeat your friend. That's the goal here. Alright, we'll do all this at once, because we're going to do it anyway. Tornado, and you just keep stabbing. How's it going, sir? Thank you for coming on by. And Dirk is asleep. I mean, there are worse things in this world than a sleeping old man. Keep stabbing and use Trinity. Alright, nothing there. Secrets the way. Oh, fight a bird on my way to the treasure chest. Oh, an entire army of slaughter fucking douchebag. These guys. I'm gonna try this. Absorb with everybody. Roar! It's Quinn! Vintage Quintage in the house. You absorb, you absorb, absorb. We're gonna do just their big multi-hit attacks and hope we don't have to change what we're doing to do, yeah, rip and tear, tornado, you keep absorbing. Alright, a couple of them got stunned. They're all blind. With any luck, a bunch will be on the ground. Oh, God, Scotha got hit hard. She can heal herself, though. He can also heal her. And you can use Holy Fire on everybody. Had they done anything yet? Quinn? I saw that someone had joined in. Yep, I saw you a bunch of... Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. This one went quicker than they did before. That was a lot quicker. Oh, I'm not trying to join the freaking chat. I'm trying to... mark it as red, dang it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. My Discord didn't go off at all. Alright. And back to here, so we should be able to play the game now. Okay, I did not see what happened last round. We might have to go through the bot, or at least the confirmation way to do it. I don't know why we're getting hit with all of these freaking scams. I mean, I've heard it's getting hit by everybody right now, but still, it's a little annoying. Okay, Scotha, you know what? Do another rip and tear. You do Valentine, and she'll get healed, and you stab. Alright. And we're basically just stabbing now. No, that one died very quickly. Suppose that's the advantage of using a lot of multi-hit attacks. Hey, no, how's it going? I don't even know what that means, Quint. I will probably bug you to explain it to me later. Yeah, do the same thing again and just hit them all with big destroy everything attacks, and I will talk with you about it later, Quinn, because I don't know how that does that, so don't even worry about it right now. I'll ask later. Not because I have a problem. Because I really want this to be dealt with. Of course, right before I do things, they're like, we're gonna make everybody bleed! Rude. Alright, and Hurricane Cut. And you are losing a lot of blood, apparently. Judgment. Hit them all with Holy Fire. Might need to go back to that. Okay, you might need to just try to heal yourself, and you can do that without okay. Use Enliven on yourself. No. I'm about to Valentine's her, so we can rip and tear. Cool. But Scatha's dead. Although it brings her back to life, too. Holy crap. I don't think I actually knew that. So rip and tear again, I suppose. You can only do it once per fight. Alright, Hurricane Cut. High-pitched noise is really bugging you. What high-pitched noise? Give me context and I'll figure it out. Like, is there a constant whine going on? And she became enraged. Or was it after one of the attacks went off? Speaking of the audio levels, I haven't actually checked it with the music playing like that. No, it should be fine. When the bugs attack, yeah, that's kind of, well, that might be annoying. I mean, we'll find out. There's a low high-pitched noise. That's an attack with a miss. It used Hypnosis. The one that keeps going off. Is it that loud? It's not even that loud for me. That's gonna be needed for a lot of these fights. No offense. I love you, buddy. I don't know if I can do anything about that one. Because we're relying on a lot of our abilities. It's not loud there. I'm sorry! Oh, we knocked one prone. Alright, that's fine. Well, there's gonna be less of it for a moment. And who got confused? Rue got confused? Alright, absorb. Let's see what I can get here. Alright, let's get her clerical abilities up. Alright, The bug is still very confused. Let's go after this room. Dirk, you're gonna have to absorb. Rue hit himself and is still confused, but at least he's asleep now. A hi-hat key's being chimed. You need to get ready to be a cleric. And Dirk is dead. Alright. Heal everybody a little bit, please. Well, at least my guy that can cure the madness is back. Alright. X-Life. Mass Panacea. Of course, after Rue goes. Establish Rue. And Scatha is now dead. That's fantastic. Well, there's only one of them left. Also sounds like a mix of a Doom level and a Shadow Warrior level music. It's a MIDI. It's been taken from somewhere. I know that much. I don't know exactly where or what's going on with it, but... How is our sword aura doing? Almost up to level 3, and then I can change back to something that's much nicer for me. Pretty sure my patterns are doing okay. Blaze is 3, working on 4. Rise of the Triad. Ooh. Alright. This might be a little bit less of a pain. Let's try doing it without so many people drawing in magic. I pretty much gotta do it with the main character. Anytime he attacks, he loses magic. You know what, to be fair, if it's stereo and a lot's coming through the left... Quinn... I don't... One of the things that I need to do is talk to you about how it works, how it would impact other people coming in. I mean, because I want it to be a welcoming place for people to go. I just don't want, you know, jerks making everybody else's life easy. Like, I don't want there to be much of a wall. I want it to be, like, the bare minimum of security and see if they try to go past it. I don't want anything fancy. That we need to sit and talk about it for a minute so you can explain it to me like I'm a toddler, and then maybe I'll understand. Like, basically, I want very little more than, like, in a perfect world, like, they join, and then they have to, like, send in a message saying, hi, before, like, or a specific word or something. And that would be about the level of security I'm looking for. Like, a passcode that even says, type this in and put it in. Trying to stop cheat bots. It's an expensive bot, there's not much we can do about it, and still have an open community. Does that make sense? You know, I'm gonna try just doing the stab thing. Except for Dirk. Dirk's still gonna have to pull in. With these guys. Well, if you can do that, that's awesome. And then we just need to put something in kind of like make a thread that only new people can see, or that's the only thread they can see to explain that they need to state a password. And then state what the password is on there. So if a bot's able to recognize that it sees the word it needs to type, it types it, and then it still does its thing, then that's fine. But that's... Like, does that make sense? if we can do that in some fashion that makes it as easy as possible for people to join, and still might keep away the cheat bots, that's what I'm looking for. And if we can do that, I give that one a green light. And that thread needs to have an apology, basically stating, yes, because of bots being bots, we've had to do this. Alright, that stupid weapon has made it to level 3. I'm gonna now go to Illuminati till it's 4. And then Panamir till it's 4. And Attis Aeon Slich till it's 4. So I got my cycle going, at least until I get to the point of where I can max out Air Edge, balance these, so my guy should be better at using his magic now. Patterns are all still there, that's fine. Oh wait, did I? Oh yeah, it went up. The elemental went up. I need Dust Bolt. Alright, 7% blocking prone, 80% of preventing XL Seeps. Right? No. Poison and burning. Safety Gust is just better. I'll do Safety Gust. Ball back. These things have an ability to try to do all that, but I want nothing but air right now. Okay. I think that sets our character on his path of what we're doing. Save point. It's glow! Don't mess with me, I'm not as helpless as you might think. Maybe, but there's 3 of us and 1 of you. Good point. Ha! Blondie's in distress! I better hop to it! Ask! Screw that, I'm taking a break. How many times have I saved her now? It's not break time. Who's there? Require a couple good bots and change some channel permissions and stuff, but I could do that. Reacting is this basically an emoji they could click on, give some access service. That'd work. Something that's stupid levels easy, that even a mid-range bot can probably handle, but I just... 3 in the last couple weeks. Kyger. Yep, time to finally take this food down. I'm gonna start off nice and easy. And he, of course, expected me to go off hardcore. 16. I backed down to 11, and he took 60. 4-strep injury. And I win. I absorbed the Blind Rock. Yay. Weak Link Blade Art. Sweet! My first level 3. I barely knew you, Kyger, but I never liked you much. So long. Yep, straight up. Went into a duel and just... Dot, dot, dot. Poor girl! Dot, dot, dot. Did I miss something? What's with Chloe? Our guy doesn't want her around. What? That's crap. I'm gonna go get her. Do not do that. It's better that she not be with us. Okay. Let's be on our way. I've lost? Yes, you have, which means I'm the winner. And we both know what that means. You betrayed me. Huh? You said you loved me. Lyra, you're spattered with blood. What are you doing with that sword? Stay right there and I'll show you. I'm out. Lyra's alive. Well then, I guess I'm free to go. Dancing Violet, you live an enchanted life of people saving you left, right, and center. Most importantly though, we have to, clear out all these out. We got plenty of strides for all of this stuff. As we're going to slowly try to switch over to the level 3 strides. 17 strides. I feel pretty good about that. Step 3, weak link. Step 2, let's get all these. Fence you, Dust and Lanner. Burning Edge. Fence you, Dust Spray, Lanner. Crippler. And under step 1, I will always grab my wonderful Cool Wind and Ray of Light. The core of what we do. I feel like I should have another 3 by now, which, but we'll figure it out as time goes on. Dead, yeah, well, they killed some blue scarves. That's not that amazing. That's, pretty much on par at this point. And Kyger's body is gone. Pretty sure he's dead. But the game may have just been like, oh, derp, 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 derp. Poor Chloe. She could never catch a frickin' break. Yep, I don't think there's anything fancy for me to grab here. It was worth a try. Quinn, if you're still here, we may also want to test set a test for someone to grab the link and, you know, pop it in who isn't in the server. Anybody interested in joining a Discord server? I wonder how other people do that security, because I've joined servers that are bigger than mine. But I never had an issue. But I also have a tendency to mute all servers that come along. Well, no, I know, I got you. That was me trying to be funny. Yeah, there's a lot of them. We're gonna do it's gonna be the same way we've been doing it. Sorry about the high-pitched noise for those of you who are getting it, that it's that high-pitched. Should be less of it, because, my guy who, you know, does the many attacks is a lot faster with his magic now. Rip and Tear, Tornado, and just stay. A bunch of blinding. And heavy hit all attack. A bunch of people are no longer prone, so we Hurricane Cut again, and we do a bunch of stabbing. Oh yeah, this just became easier. Now that I'm not using this stupid blade. Which is useful at higher levels, don't get me wrong. It has its uses. Treasure! A lunge stone. I don't feel like walking back down here, so I'm gonna kill the slime. Yeah, I'm still starting off the first 2 rounds. Well, first round drawing in. Wow! Holy cart balls, Batman. Gonna flee. I ain't dealing with that mess on the first turn. I'm sorry, game. Alright, Hurricane Cut. Still doing the absorb, and absorb. And then it's just stabby McStab stab. Except for when people have multi-attack things when they're there. Okay. New strategy with Rue. Plus, these shrooms ain't all that tough, so... Except for when out of nowhere, they're just like, let's confuse the main character. Got a bunch of enemies. I can come back and check them out eventually. Want to see if I can get more treasure first. 2 heartstones. That's enough, although it's not going to last very long. Heartstones are dime a dozen. Like, they're about to become a currency in the game. Come on. Face me, enemies. No. Alright. There it is. That solo strike, then the triple, and then the... Yeah, so that's a... It is exactly what I thought it did. And they're all prone. So, yeah, this just became far less of a difficult fight. And everyone but the one I'm beating is going, let's do that solo strike and see what it does. We'll attack the second one. And use your holy fire and everything. It did more damage than his normal attack does, but... Yeah. And Hurricane Cut. You are not a major concern, Buggy McBugbug. Probably about to absorb both the Heartstones, if nothing else. Draw in, still absorb everything with everybody. Alright, and Hurricane Cut. And draw in. Alright, the flower is still up and moving. I will focus on it. And then, of course, Judgment. Nothing died, surprise. Alright, you know what? Hurricane Cut for shiz and gigs. It should be dead. Victory is mine. Not seeing anything glinting anywhere. I already checked all that. Well, let's fight. Oh, psst. Everybody else has this fancy absorb that lets them absorb more. I've still got draw. I'll have absorb soon, though. Alright. That major poisoning is not that much of a concern. Set them all on fire, please. Hurricane cut, and this fight's probably over. Maybe not this round, but yeah. Yeah, face judgment. Piggy Wiggy. Throw in all this stuff. Alright, and now make them pay for being born. Alright, time to focus on the slaughter bug. I got stunned. That is entertaining to me, and holy fire for everybody. I mean, we'd be literally giggling at the enemies at the beginning of the game if they came near us. Like any other RPG, don't get me wrong, but still. Just, it fills me with a certain level of entertainment when things finally start hitting the groove midway through every chapter. Sometimes it's rockier than that, where it goes all over the place, but hey, you know, the world can't be perfect. Shroom. Yeah, draw, absorb, absorb. And get ready to run in case they confuse like half my party in the first round. They did not. Like, one person is fine. Even if it's Rue, I'll just deal with it. Two? Eh. Oh, and they're both prone now. This almost feels cruel. You know what? I am just going to try to see if I can instantly kill one. Death blow on that one. Did not work. That's fine. It was worth an attempt, I mean. And we absorbed all of our treasure. Just as soon as we get it all, it's always leaving us. We'll stop here for the night. Great! It's been a while since I slept in a forest. It seems a little early to be stopping, if you ask me. It seems that way, but don't worry. I'm planning on getting a real early start tomorrow. Oh, story. Later. Young. Existence. Stringent. Harsh. Oklo. Undermined. Arrogance. Selfish. Abomination. Huh? Vanity. Embitter. Meandering. Endless. Excuse me. Go away. Please, I need some help. I can't help you. I can't help anyone. Could you just stop? Don't come any closer. Stay away from me. Please, I just need... No! Yep, Benny jumped off a cliff instead of letting her touch him. Does everyone hate me? Am I so bad? Hey, Dirk loves you. He loves his blondie. I'll make him kill me. I can't live without him anyway. Maybe Rue will save me. Do you really think we're at that point of existence where Rue is saving anybody? Rue is now sleeping by himself. We should be getting close to the end. Yes, the end of the way is very close. And that is where we will find the Pontifex. The main rebel force should arrive there in mass early tomorrow. Who is leading them at the moment? The man from Zor should be meeting with them soon. Have I met this man? I don't think so, but he'll be in charge until you arrive. Excellent. Setzel's days under the sun are over. Is something troubling you? I'm not sure it's such a good idea to have this fire going. It could give away our position. Relax. It's barely producing any smoke and it's a dark, cloudy night away. But the light... If we were surrounded open plains, it'd be one thing, but we're in a dense forest. Trust me, no loyalists are going to find us. Actually, I'm more worried about that Phantom Slasher thing. Don't be. The Phantom Slasher is a tool of Setzel. It works for an enemy. I'm not supposed to be worried? The stories about it are greatly exaggerated. In Astrana, I received orders to spread stories of the Phantom Slasher to all the passing wanderers. Why would Setzel order that? I wasn't sure at first. I think it was to scare people. Oh, of course. He wanted to scare people so they wouldn't find out about the end of the way. Yes, this was the very reason we were rebelling. But I, for one, have personal reasons as well. Yep, Phantom Slasher, murdering people. Who is that Phantom Slasher? Rue, waking up. Wonderful. Where did everybody go? Lands. I don't need them anyway. Well, you never did find the book you were looking for. Did you forget about that? Yes, he forgot about it, because Rue is very good at forgetting about things. But that happens when you're a creature of chaos. Alright. And... Alright. Alright, that was not the correct way. 2, 3, 4, 2. 3, 2. Forget which way. I have to go up again. 3 left. All right. A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up. 5. 4, 2. Up, up, left, down, up, up, left, up, that's different, and left, nope, Up. Up. Left. Up. Down. Nope. Up, up. Left. Up. Did I try right? Crap. Nope. Okay. Up. Up. Left. Up. And right. Left, left. Sorry. Up, up, left, up. Crap, I forgot the upright. Up. Up. Left. Up. Right. Down. Nope. I love these mazes. Up, up, left. Oh, sorry, I didn't do that enough. Up. Up. Left. Up. Right. Nope, not left. Up. Right. Right? It's another up. I thought I tried up the first time I got there. Alright, whatever. We'll try up from there again. Nope. Alright, I got a pen. Yep, we've gone on long enough. The music has gone on repeat. And I cannot find a writing utensil. That's annoying. Alright, up. Up. Left. Up. Right. Down? Nope. I think... Okay. That's why this is doing that. Alright, when I get to that screen from the down, it's a different screen. Maybe. Yeah, it's a different two-flower screen. Hello! Welcome home. Glad you were not stuck there for another half an hour.
Me too. A little sad of the reason why I was stuck there in a half hour. My VR broke.
The what?
The automated system broke. So a lot of people got hung up on it.
That's... overloaded?
Could be a lot of things. I'm not sure I can figure it out right now. All I know is that means tomorrow is probably going to suck ass too.
Wait, that's... the beginning of this damn thing. Alright.
Especially
Fuck.
every operating company is fucking stockpile right now.
There. So, up, up. Left. up. Right. And one of these moved onto a slightly different screen, which I thought was down. Maybe it's... No, this is the beginning screen. It's the... You know, if it didn't have that extra 2-flower room, I would be much better off. And I got to it from here. Okay. You know, I think I just figured it out. The white flower points the direction where you're headed. Oh my gosh, there is an indicator. Holy crap. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. If I did, I definitely forgot it. Alright. What level of story is going to cause us to go crazy now? Oh, this one. ... This is the end. Slade. He looks badly hurt. Maybe I should help him. Or I could finish him. He's the one who locked me up in Estrana. No, I deserved it. Maybe. Maybe he'll understand that I've changed if I help him now. It's the right thing to do. Slade. I'm dying. A failure. Slade, I'm gonna try to help you. So many mistakes. Can you talk to me? Finally, I'll do something that I know is right. Something for myself. I'm gonna take off your coat. Better look at your injuries, okay? Setsa. Yes? And Rue comes across this mess. Rue. Dead. Walks around her dying and checks out a dead man and walks away. So cold. I will make right which has been tainted, Mother. Now that I know who he truly is, there's but one thing to do. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a life for a life. There is no other way. 1 hour later. Dead, guided, everywhere. And that guy's face is off. Like, it's straight up here, it's not there.
Wow.
Eh? 16-bit face off.
Which one? Travolta or Cage?
Say what?
Which face? Travolta or Cage? Face off?
Oh, God. Wasn't even thinking about that. Guess I've come to the right place. Now, where would I be if I were the Pontifex Maximus and there was a rebellion among my followers? I'm thinking in a dark hole, somewhere nearby. I thought you weren't going to be announcing when it was your birthday. Is it your birthday right now? Do I need to look this up? Can I look this up? Is the information correct?
Whose birthday is it?
It is not my birthday. Yes, it is your birthday today. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Londa. Happy birthday to you. Hey, we'd celebrate your birthday with mass murder and blood everywhere. Stay away from me, you psychotic witch! You used me! No, I won't mute. What are you talking about? I'm trying to help you find your father. That's what you said you were doing, but it was all a lie. I don't care about helping me find him. That's because you won't ever find him. What? He's dead. Liar! How would you know that? Because Blue Boy killed him. Rue? Yeah, but... Burn me. Strata, huh? What a terrible ending to my story. Another dead character. Everybody's dying. I just ignore Strata like he is nothing. Lyra. That bastard. Oh, the rival is now going to come after me. And Chloe is running after us. This all sounds like a good time, right? Look who it is, my runaway tour guide. I never said I'd take you to the end of the way. I said you could follow me, if you could keep up. Thanks, now I don't feel so hurt. Now, will you kindly tell me which way the end of the way is so I can find Setzel? The end of the way used to be right here. What? You're standing on what used to be the end of the way. I don't have time for this. Where is Setzel? He fled from here before I arrived. Most likely somewhere on the other side of this tunnel. Take me to him. Follow me. Stop right there! You murderer! I won't let you leave this cave alive! Time to save. I'm gonna take the plunge. This motherfucker has defeated me and hounded me at every corner. I was just playing around in the tournament. This... things are gonna get very ugly. Good. I've always hated pretty boys. Yeah, lunch cut. Let's start with that. Oh, oof, that's not good. He's beating me out in the beginning. And I want to properly beat him, not Alright. We're on balanced terms here at the moment. I took 15. Knocked off 4 of his critical. He took 31. So I'm better than him. In skill, he just has better arts. I'm gonna make you bleed like never before. I'll try to return the favor.
Makes me bleed my own.
Drop slash again. Alright, I got an ability off and he didn't. 26. My plunge did not get any better. 26. That was completely balanced for once. Drop slash again. Okay, we're gonna keep doing the same thing. I'm about to take a gamble. Yeah, he just drained out some of my ability. I'm gonna leave your mangled corpse here to rot. That's all. I had something worse in mind for you. Gambling! He had the same gamble idea. Okay. 17. Knocked away one of his plunge. 28. Lunge cut? Dear God, this is just the same moves left and right. 1435. He's probably downed. Learned. Backlash blade art. ... How sweet it is. ... I'd kill you, but I think I'd rather let you live with the knowledge that I beat you. I'm better than you. So why don't you contemplate what's just taken place here while I go after Gaius? Later, loser. Yet Rue's becoming the bad guy. Burn him. Gaius! Keep running. We're almost there. Almost where? You'll see. Just try to keep up. Sweet, flaming lands. This is all wrong. This is a lie. You recognize this place. This is where I lost Serena. This is the Lendoran stretch. Interesting. Interesting? What do you know about all this? I'm sorry, but I've had to reconsider your existence on the way. I'm afraid that you can't be allowed to continue in your current state. Current state? What are you talking about? Just drop your sword and back away. It's all you need to do. What? It's a shadow sword. It will destroy you. If you like, you could just hand it over to me. Why would you want it then? I want to help you, Rue. I don't trust you. How could giving you my sword help anyone? Because I will destroy it. Shadow swords can't be destroyed. Trust me, Rue. I want to help you. Just look at what you did to Lyra with that awful thing. I was defending myself. You even know about that. I sensed it. I knew it had to be you. You're one weird guy. If you mean that I'm not quite like most wanderers, then you're absolutely correct. But under that definition, you're quite weird as well. Please, give the sword to me. What are you talking about? Don't you know who you are? I'm Rue of Lendoran. You're a murderer. Give me your sword and let me help you. Rue, don't you know? You're the Phantom Slasher. And to be continued. With a much smaller cast. Gonna be a lot less familiar faces wandering around here. The lady apparently got out with a couple knights. That one redhead guy that's been kind of around for a while is there. Dude, the unguided made it! Snaz, master! I'm not going to try to pretend they're... Oh, Lossus, the old arena champion. Okay. A bunch of secondary characters. Hey, those are some of the guys. That's, Ran. He's been around for a while. Was even in my party for a little while. When all the people were dying in the monsters in the cave mission. And that is the end of episode 5. I had to wait for fucking ever for episode 6 to come out. Interesting. Did it not let me... Where's the save for this? Oh, it did let me save. Okay, cool. Exit game. Exit journey, yes. Alright, give me a moment. Let's get the next episode set up. I need to copy my save, which was, holy crap, 3? I think that was 3. Should give me a last updated. Save 2 is the most recently updated. You know, I'm going to double check and make sure I'm not being a moron. Give me a second. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Easy RPG, for making this possible. It is save 2 that I have. Gotcha. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. And exit program. Copy, save 2. Come back out. Go to episode 6. And paste. Save 2 is in there. Boom. And now I need to grab the player, which I should probably stop copying and pasting that in places. The player is actually fairly large by comparison to the rest of these files. But I can deal with that later. And run. Let's make sure that it pops up on the thing here correctly. Very quiet music. It's because it's this one that starts off that. Okay, cool. Continue journey. We actually have more hit points than previous ones. Interesting. Well, invalid level 5 changed to 1. Something is still glitched out, but I'm not that worried about it. Play a game normally. Plunge is normal. And original face sets. Okay. I'm gonna just fast forward this till we get to the point of where he's like, "You are the Phantom Slasher." It's a lie. Current state, what are you talking about? Drop your store, back away. What? The Shadow Sword, it'll destroy you. It's what you like. You can just hand it over to me. Here, can I hit the fast forward? Oh, wow, that noise. That's one heck of a... Please, get the sword to me. What are you talking about? Don't you know who you are? Rude Londoran, you're a murderer. Blah, blah, blah. Rude, don't you know? You're the Phantom Slasher. Shut up. There's always been something a little about you that was a little off. And real shortly here, that little something is going to be that head of yours. This is your last chance. Hand the sword over and leave this place. Never! Burn you! I can see that this is going to be very painful. And there is Trezun, suddenly in the background. Was he there to hunt down me, or was he there to hunt down Gaius? He was after one of us. It's literally us and Chloe are the only characters left. Well, Dirk, I suppose, and Skatha. They made it too. Hello. Hi. How are you? I'm Where am I? The outer city. Outer city? Near the Shadow Inn at the House of Panu. Outer city, Estrada? Notice how this time we're not see-through. It's like we're actually here in the city this time. I don't understand. I was at the end of the way. End of the way, huh? I found you in the street. What? Yeah, you were passed out in the middle of the street. Don't look at me like that. I'm telling you the truth. Truth, huh? And you always bring people you find passed out in the street to your home? Well, no. Who told you to bring me here? No one. I did it on my own. Why? Sheesh. Can't you just be thankful? You seemed nice enough when I met you outside the city a while back. Don't you remember me? I thought that was a dream. You don't remember me. I didn't say that. Sorry, I'm just a little confused right now. Actually, more than a little. About what? You wouldn't understand. Maybe not, but it doesn't mean I can't help. How could you help me? I work at the House of Pnu. Lots of different people gather there. Someone could probably help you sort things out. House of Pnu. Weird. Why don't you drop by sometime? It's right next to the Shadow Inn. Besides, it can't hurt, can it? Probably not. My shift is starting soon, so it'd be nice to get going now. Nice meeting you again. Yeah. She must be either very naive or very poor to let me to stay in her house unattended. The House of Pnu. Maybe I'll go there. I don't know what this is supposed to be. A few clothes are inside. Well, yeah, of course I gotta check through the lady's stuff. Yeah, a bucket. Nothing good. And the entire city is still an absolute wreckage. Locked door. Now we finally get to begin our standard RPG adventure to a certain extent. As we listen to the sweet sounds of Final Fantasy VII music while running around a Final Fantasy VI city. Yeah, this is the House of Pnu right behind me. Door's jammed. My friends and I gathered to watch all the big arena events on my Moxie box. You got a lot of moxie to be telling me that, kid. Exodus rules, man. He's the grand champion. For now. That doesn't sound like Strata, though, and he was the grand champion. Peppy the Pnu. Hey there, no. Sorry. No! Bam! Penny drop. Oh, we've got, password. Got distracted by that fat beat. Alright. Locked doors. Hey, old people. We don't have much, but we're thankful for what we do have. Mornings are pleasant. The smell that rises from a hot cup of coffee. The early quiet can bring much serenity. Alright, old McDude. You're all McDudes and dudettes right now, because I don't think any of you are real. We gotta map the city. And it's like, come here! Make sure everything's still set. We're still working on Illuminati! Sortability. Patterns, we're still working on the elemental. Earth, right? Yep, Earth is set. We have all the sword skills we're to get. I think we get more patterns. I think there's an entire another section. And we haven't finished all of these, so... We're about to be back to weapon versus elemental. That's for darn sure. Okay. That is another old man. I finally don't feel like the need to explore everywhere because this city is going to be our setting for a while. Anybody want to guess as to where we are in the destroyed city? Or, like, why we're in a destroyed city in the first place? I usually like to stay indoors, like everyone said. A cursed tower seems to weigh down on me whenever I'm out here. The cursed tower. The arm of Astrana. Still gotta look for secrets, though. It's gonna be chock full of them. That's the old people house, right? Yeah, that was where the old people house thing happened. That's her house. Did I miss out on the side street with the bucket? Nope. It might... Oh, there's the side street with the bucket. I can't get to it. Okay, that's why. Okay. Trying to remember the map here, people. It ain't gonna be perfect. It's the people watching TV with the weird lighting in their house. Jammed doors, locked doors. Found a heartstone. I am not going to automatically equip that. I know that sounds weird. But as I said previously, heartstones become money suddenly. Yeah, I'm just checking out everything out here I can. At some point I'll have to try to look and see how many heartstones I need to complete everything. To make all the purchases. But there's going to be plenty for us to come along with here. I mean, plenty. Yeah, I don't think there's any out here, though. No desire to take a look inside. You don't like looking at poor people's houses, apparently. You know, which I think is safe. But there's also teleporters all over this place, so... Did you see it? There's an opening in the wall right below me. Yeah, well, that's... was there last time I came through. There's the teleporter. Which I think they all link up into one teleporter network. But now I think I can actually leave some of these areas to explore a little more outside. And there is a bland rock. That I will equip. All right. Nope, I think that might be it. All right, and yes, we just teleporters let me teleport wherever I want. Let's check out the Shadow Inn first. Oh, closed due to change in ownership. No dance club activities, no! Kinda thank God, really. It's locked. There's a tower that rises in the west. At the very top is a single cell. I wonder what is inside. The city is wrought with evil. It's hard to find any peace in such a place. I'm a repairman. Here's to job security. Do you want to know about the Phantom Blade? Sure. Oh. Oh, do you know? No. You must be new here. That tower in the west that rises above everything else. You mean the arm of Astrana? Oh, you're one of those Arma Vestrana people. What? I don't know why they call it that. It's the freaking Phantom's Blade. Ever been down to the Lost City? Lost City? No, never heard of it. I've only been down there a few times, and it's something to see. Where is it? It's buried underneath the main city. Then how do you get to it? There's secret passages down to it from many locations. Thieves like to use them all the time to get from one place to another without being seen. Yep, you talk about seeing things a lot for a man wearing an eye patch. Let's put it that way. However, treasure hunters also frequent the Lost City. Many valuable things have been found there. Sounds interesting. Go look sometime. Or not. Best to be wary if you do. Lots of strange things have been happening down there ever since... Since what? I better start at the beginning. A strange man passed through about a year ago. Something odd about him. Couldn't figure it out. A friend and I followed him down to Lost City. He seemed to know exactly where he was going, as if he had been down to Lost City many times before. I thought that'd be very strange considering I'd never heard or seen this man before. That I don't think anyone would forget a man like him. Strangest of all was the place where he followed him to. Altair Mountain. Altair Manor? What's that? It's home of a murdering ghost, that's all I can tell you. The Phantom Slasher, maybe? And that man, could he be... Gaius? How can I get down to the Lost City? The most obvious route, by going down through that used to be Central Hall. Here, I'll circle it on your map. But be wary, young man. I wouldn't go down there, even if someone paid me to nowadays. Thanks for the information, and I'll be wary. I always am. You should go to the concert hall. They've got some great shows. In fact, there's a major production coming soon. Oh, the minigames. Oh, it's broken. Yep, that's right. I own this joint. I just wish I could get those quality paintings from that empty wall over there. I know lots. The question is, what do you want to know? Transcendence or doors. You may have noticed that some of your stores have 2 or more skills listed under Learn. Here's a good example. 3 skills are listed. You level up Sword Aura, you will learn the first skill listed unless you already know the skill. In that case, you'll learn the next skill listed. If you already know that skill already, you would learn the last skill. It's done! Alright, now we need to find a volunteer to join the Discord somewhere. Figure out if it actually works. So, if anybody out there is in the Discord and has some friends that are willing to at least temporarily join a Discord, please! Ashen to level 3 to learn Solo Strike. Already did it. No, not that one. I learned one of the other skills. Hammer. Level up Pandemir 3 to learn Drill Shock, and I think this is the one. Yeah, the Hassasar 3 to learn Triple Complex. As you can guess, the attacks are become progressively stronger. You tested it? Okay. But you're someone that has, like, an account with, like, mod settings and whatnot. I'm not sure what this is yet. There is hella mysteries to solve in this place. Alright. So, I've talked to everybody in here. And I can't talk to my lady friend. View it as a role is differently than someone experiencing the process and being able to give us feedback on how exactly it worked, how convenient it was, how easy it was. That's all I'm saying. You know, testing. Yum rolls! What about yum rolls? Alright, so I now have a map. And that's telling me where I need to go, in theory. Alright, so of course there's a place to jump across. No way to go through the gate there. Boop! A lady with cats. It's a Moxie box. This looks interesting. Are you tired of being wretched? Mom, why do we sleep on the floor? Because we're wretched, honey. Aww, do we have to be? No! Aren't you ready for a change? Mom, I peed myself again. I need a change. Ha ha ha, not that kind of change. We're talking brand new home furnishings. Home furnishings? We can't afford? Sure you can! That is, if you shop at Fwacho's. With our buy now, pay more over a long time period financial plan, you could be hopelessly in debt and sleeping in a brand new bed today. Today? As in today? That's right! Mom, you stupid hoe, why aren't we at Fwacho's? I don't know, come on, let's go blow my entire paycheck.
Don't do that.
Yes, our first commercial. Hi, I'm Clara of the Tor Vergata stretch. It's pretty easy upon joining automatically get. Okay, again, I get the concept. I'm going to try to see if I can find someone to test it to make sure it works right. It's always better to test something than to not test it. It's a Moxie box. She's Clara of the looks like a sloppy oil painting of clouds. Fruity. Looks like burned water. I feel like that's an insult to coffee. Rue, you and I are about to have words. That's all I'm saying, Quinn. Like, believe me, I mess things up on the regular, so I prefer to test things when I can. Because I am talented at messing things up. Just ask the house bear.
If I would agree that he's an expert at anything, messing things up is what he's an expert.
See? Now you all know. And knowing is what?
25% blue laser, 25% red laser.
I mean, no, that's the other half. Knowing is half the battle. The other half is the lasers. And amazing timing parachutes. I forgot which house I'd been in already. Alright, this is a new one. Moldy food. It's a Moxie box. Dirty plates. No thanks, I'm not thirsty. Nothing much. Nothing here. A wooden bucket. Sack of food. I looked at twice. A sack of bitter-looking food. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Martha, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Martha, my love. And Rue doesn't like mirrors. Still, almost like he's being stared at by some kind of alien creature that he does not understand or comprehend anything of. Understand or comprehend. I promise I know how to use English. English, good! Alright. Mushy apples? The guy in the other room is jealous of my wall lamp. Did you see the lengths I had to go to keep him out of here? Now you barricaded half the room. Gross. This stuff looks barely edible. The guy in the other room is jealous of my window. I had to barricade the door to his room to keep him from coming here and stealing stuff. You guys have what I believe a clinician would call a problem. Maybe not to your face. Hey, I found a magical teleporter. That is good thing. That is also possible bad thing. I might die horribly. Where is the save point? Then we will go explore the maybe nothing. You know what? I am still early into this. I am going to equip the Heartstone. Let's go save before we deal with the secret, which is probably gonna be my death. There's a save point over here somewhere. There it is. Record progress. Alright. I'm coming for you, teleporter. Oh, another save point, closer. I believe this is right north of Lady's house. Yes. Okay. Let's go get my ass kicked. I'm pretty damn sure it's going to be a duel, and I'm not tough enough to... Ooh, that reminds me. Aura. Nope. Blade Arts. No. Backlash. No. Then Weak Link. Dust Spray, Lantern, Burning Edge, Crippler. Dust Spray, Lantern, Burning Edge, Crippler, which means Fenshu. And then as long as I can, I'm keeping a hold of this cool wind. It has saved my butt so many times. Did I go into this house? Nah, it's the old people. Alright. I wonder if the save point is still down over here. Nope. No save point. How about up over here? Is there one over here that might be even closer than that other save point? Save point. Okay. Now we go get our asses handed to us. Probably. Want to take the plunge? Yeah, show yourself. Dark shadow in the background. You're about to see me lose horribly. Weak Link, critical eye, okay. I mean, if I win, I win. I'll be amazed. I don't think so. I took 10. Okay. I completely severed his... Is this doable? I took 6. 46 points of damage. This is... Oh, he's still not even showing damage yet. Oh, he finally got me on a thing. Okay. Well, that's good. Like, I think this might be the guy I have to kill with critical damage. That's why I suddenly was like, hey, maybe I can handle this. Yeah, I can't handle this. Hey, I got better at what I do. No, he's taking damage. Okay. I mean, I'll be surprised if I win. I thought these were all, like, secret things you had to, like, do special stuff to defeat. Anyway, switch just with JW. Yeah. Great. Of course, I have to risk and finisher when he... Now, I'm going to take 10. Nothing from the effects. Yeah. He took 40. This might take a while. Can I beat it? Finally! Would have been nice to do that on the finisher. Alright. Took 10. He took 62! I am just bare... Fuck. And he hit. Okay. Okay. If I can keep doing these things, I might be able to do enough damage. I have to beat them because it's got so many hit points. he's got a finisher now. Drop slash, please don't launch quick. Okay, cool. That at least gives me a chance of not getting completely screwed, unless it just is like instant death. And then I'm like, well, fuck my life. Oh, my plunge took 2 points. That's not good. Lunge cut? Alright. Alright, I took 8. He took 37. If I keep this up, his critical hit percentage went up. That's not good. Cross sweep! Okay, and he took a risk. Which means I should, in theory, have gotten the advantage of the risk. Oh! Well, I got another finisher going off. Yeah, I think I just lost because of that. Even though I got him on the... What am I missing that's causing him to glow? I thought that was the... You did the risk. He's like... Yeah, I'm dead.
Dying is bad.
Yes, dying is bad. Thank you, sir. Well, I can come back to that. I don't know. I might be able to win. How determined am I, people? That's a very good question. How determined am I? Let's go to Jed's house. Anyone home? Guess not. No, Jed. Clamp it or otherwise. I want to try this a second time. Okay. Alright, it's a good start. I did not mean to take a risk on that. Will it do reverse damage to me? No, well, maybe. It took 9. Interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Or again, with the length of time playing, it's possible I've just forgotten. Okay, let's lunge cut. Well, I knocked down some of this critical hit just for him to do it again, basically. Drop slash. Crap. Alright. Fighting power. Cross sweep. Ask on someone to help test it. I mean, that'd work. I mean, I won't have time to test it until after. Son of a bitch. I might just need to be a little bit better at this. Alright. Come on. Son of a... That's fine. Better to lose it on a final than any other. Took one plunge away, 19. I don't think that's enough to do this very well. Yeah, I'm not ahead. I took 6. Got some FP. He took 42. That's at least a good sign. I think I might just need to be better. I keep draining out some of his abilities, so maybe... Wait, we both did the risk. Why did he get it, not me? 29. Ugh. Entry 1. Yep, I might just need to be better. This is probably the end. Alright. Fire! We... 434. Fuck. That's fine. He keeps getting that critical hit. That's not good. Drop slash and lunge cut. Yep. It's probably over. Unless the cool wind makes me survive. Ah. I'm more positive than I was before. Thank you, cool wind. Deep drop slash again. Uh-oh. He did the flash. $26. I'm down. He took 42. He has so many hit points, he's fine. Yup. Alright. That was it. I'm done with that plunge. It's time to continue on the game. Sorry, dude. My service only available for famous peeps. Labeled the puke pot. A beautiful spring spirit lives inside this tomb. Sometimes you can hear it singing a lonesome song. Locked. Scram! This ain't no place for scrubs like you to be. Don't even try to sneak in. Tombstone is unmarked. Strange mark of the tombstone. A circle, then another with a horizontal line running through the middle of them. It's almost like it's a thing that does things with more things. My last venture in the woods yielded nothing. I'm telling you, it's riddled with secret passages. You sure you should be going to the forest? What forest? Great Plains, man. The teleporter goes to the most twisted forest you've ever seen. Is it dangerous or something? I better believe it. All kinds of bad things in there. But then again, there are all kinds of good things too if you know where to look. Okay. You haven't heard the best part. Huh? Oh, you're gonna love this. The woods are haunted. By what? By the ghost of a dead witch. Legend has it that her body was buried in the forest along with a great treasure. So if you stumble across a grave, well, it might be hers. Okay then. Yeah. Game's like, no, you don't get to go there yet. Stop being a dumbhead. But, by checking it out, I got a teleporter. Which is kind of the goal at the moment, is to collect teleporters to wander around Estrania. Come back around, because we were on this level. Already checked out this house, I believe. Yes, it's the guy that's like, you can't do anything here, because you ain't famous. Well, eat an entire bag of. That's all I got to say to you. Come up here. Towards the market. Little kid wandering around up there. This is not a safe place for little kids to wander. We'll fix this gap very soon, don't worry. It should be done after the big show. The big show. Hey, it's the big show. Ugh. Yes, I'm a geek. Deal with it. Alright. So yeah, we now have company, but we only have our stats here. It's not just status anymore. This is Marasha's residence. I'm sorry, but she is not here right now. See this house over here? That's Ichabod's place. He's a famous collector, you know. We have a staircase that leads to a strange place. Yeah. And got a bland rock, which I'm already working on one. Bloop. Well, I don't have all the right entrances to this place yet, but hey, you know, that was treasure I didn't have before. Now, in theory, I'll be collecting enough that I can level up over time. Thank God! Do. Locked door! Inconvenientable. Hopefully you now understand why I was getting so confused as what secret might be where when I was running around the town when it was ruined. Because, yeah. Bloop. Alright, now I'm paranoid. I think that... Yup, I knew there was a thing there. Record progress. Let's go get our asses swamped again. Want to take the plunge? Yeah, show yourself. Alright, lady, what you got? Drop slash! Start off risky. And get somewhat rewarded for it. I took 42. Injury 3. She took no damage. Oh, she took 40. And that's with me winning. Oh, reverse. She got me. Blarg. Blarg. That's what I expected during the first fight, not this long drawn-out thing. That I think I might be able to beat the dude if I get just a little bit better. Big show coming up. Won't be viewable on a Moxie box. Okay. Now these clothes really interest me. It's everything I would expect to find in a dresser. No comment. This bottle is empty. Hey, Granny, in action style today. We're in that dreamscape place, only we're physical now, because a bunch of plot happened. A lot of plot. And we're in the final episode. Yeah. Yeah. So we're past Everyone Must Bleed. But at least now we're physically back in the city that we helped destroy. There's a door here, but it's locked. How you doing, Granny? Thank you for coming by today. Say happy birthday to Alonda. I think Alonda left when I was singing, but still. Matt, I can get up there. Cool. Locked. Locked. Another piece of treasure. Actually, I haven't actually gotten any of these yet, so I can... Yeah, I don't care, do it. How are you doing? I hadn't gotten around to asking. You beat me to it, Quinn. Please don't think I said it. I may have said it. I don't remember! With fixing this gap up soon. Should be done after the big show. Once again, hey, it's the big show. Locked doors. And that'll lead me to where I need to go, which we should avoid. It's Ristrup's trying to find treasure. And a couple fights to kick my butt. Gradually come to terms with losing. Aww! Like, do you have any confirmation, or is it still just... he disappeared and... yeah. And does someone need to have an unfortunate accident with a blowtorch and a pair of pliers? But it's scared of Drew's Discord server and I've earned my drink. Well, hopefully it'll work. I believe in you, Quinn. Don't worry. Alright, I feel there is something I'm missing down around here somewhere. But I'll probably have to find it later. It looks decrepit inside. That's because it is decrepit. We can fix this up after the big show. I'm cynical. It's a Moxie box. Love those mirrors. Not. Found a poster of Soria, whose fruit level increased by 1. The Infidel, a tragic crusade, a missing message. Good name slandered. Why am I finding a poster of Sawyer? She's dead. I saw on Discord that you were tackling the issue. You've contacted Discord about it. Well, yeah, people get banned, and I'm assuming it got reported. What else can we really do? Alonda has given us a square. No, it's a Sasquatch. It just shows up as square in my computer. This is why I keep both chat windows open. At all times. The chat must flow. Almost done. We found 2 secret fights, both kicked our butts. Be it one, I think I might be able to do. Celestria's Fashion Boutique, closed for renovation. Well, it's gonna open. And we have more treasure. A men's stone. I think more important than that is, new men's skill. Yes, I want to replace it. I haven't earned any XP yet. What story have I missed here? So, have you caught up with the last episode's ending? I know you know about Estradia burning and all the other stuff, but I don't know. Discord can't do much. Most probably kick the bot, but another bot can easily replace it. Yes. Okay. I finished the dungeon of the tower, but at the top of the tower, instead of finding the head of the guided, I found Gaius, who said he could lead us to the head of the order, who would most likely have the book that we were looking for on him. And Rue promptly forgot about the book because he's a chaotic creature. While running through the woods afterwards, we ran into Chloe as she was getting attacked by bandits, the Blue Scarf bandits. And she went running, and the entire group went running after her to save her, which was Gaius, Dirk, and Scatha. And then we ran into Kyger, the guy that we dueled back in episode 2. At the tournament. Well, that Trezun did. And we finally killed him. The guy that was Setsa's violent dancers, general of her army, and had betrayed her. So he's dead. Turned out the big bad turned out to be a squirrel. What are the chances? Then after that, we cut to cutscene of basically Setsa got into a duel with Strata in a kind of off-screen thing, and he won, so she was going to become her servant. And then Lyra came running out of nowhere, pissed off, trying to murder Strata. And he ran away, letting Setsa be free. We cut back to the main... Oh, and Slade's having an existential crisis during this whole time. Because he's failed every young lady he tried to save. In fact, he thought that he had failed Lyra, but Lyra apparently was tough enough to murder some trained killers. So it turns out there was something wrong with her. Maybe. Anyway. Went back through the forest, took a dream at a spot. We camped out, found out that, there was an army amassing to take down the leader where he was hiding. And Scatha, the guy that was the head priest of this town before it burned and has got to see his dearly beloved get murdered in front of him by getting stoned to death, is one of the leaders. It Cutaways the Phantom Slasher came in and murdered everybody, and apparently murdered off the entire army of people as well. Then Rue woke up, everybody was gone, and tried to go into the cave to follow what was going on, and got... Strata came running up, ran behind him, Lyra showed up. Lyra found out that Rue killed her dad, And when he was going to try to explain it, she charged at him wildly, and he murdered Lyra. And Strata, for the first time ever, actually started feeling like something beyond his pride. And he went in chasing after Rue. Then it cut to a cutscene outside where Chloe, after being dejected by Gaius again, walks up, she finds Slade, and she's like, Slade, I need help. And he's trying to tell her to stay away. She gets too close. He jumps off a cliff. Later on, Setsa comes across his body on the ground, and she tries to save him. For the first time, trying to do something good in her life. And then she dies. And then Slade dies. Close to alive. Trezun found out the truth about his mother, and whatever it is, he went hunting down, claiming revenge. We chase after Gaius. Strata shows up and gets into a duel with us because he's like, you killed the girl that I finally, that woke him up from his feelings. It was her death that did that. You beat Strata, and instead of murdering him, you're like, I'm going to let you live with the fact that I defeated you. And then you went running off after Gaius. Eventually you come across Gaius, and Gaius is like, yep, you know what? You need to give up that sword and stop your adventuring, because you're the Phantom Slasher. Which was the end of the episode. Cut back to the beginning. There was a person previously that Rue had attempted to attack, and he just couldn't bring himself to attack. Turns out that was Gaius, because he tried to do it against Gaius, and it just failed. And then Gaius used some kind of magical power. Right as Trezun showed up. And cut to black, we're back in the Dream City, but we're in physical form now. Physically here, not this, shadow image. That should be the quickest, shortest recap I can try to give you. I'm probably missing a detail or two, but yeah. Someday I want to perform here in the concert hall. All right, little girl. I mean, I can tell you exactly what this city is and everything about it, but that's lore we haven't uncovered in the game yet. I don't remember how much of it you actually come across in the game and how much of it was kind of leaked through by the creator. It's as good a recap as I can get, so basically 90% of the characters are dead. And we're in a mysterious land. Well, we woke up and there was a strange blonde lady who was, just being nice and took us into her house and has been trying to help us ever since. But we're very confused by her being nice. And now we've discovered there's an undercity below this city that holds secrets, ancients, and treasure. Oh, the bad site. This is where everything starts going wrong in the story. I mean, there was a lot of weirdness going on before. But this is where everything starts going wrong. Whoa, this floor seems a little weak. Sploosh. Wonderful. Alright, I'm actually going to... I want to see if it's anything in the other room. And I hit the wrong button. I meant to go back to menu, not to... So, continue journey. I'm special sometimes. The novella continues. Okay, in here... Oh, it's all collapsed in there. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. So come in here. Whoa, the floor seems a little bad. But yeah, that point where the accident happened with the girl is literally a point in the story that people bugged the creators about, saying, we could have dealt with the adventure forever of just these people wandering around doing stuff and running into each other. And the creator was like, well, sucks to be you, because characters died. How unexpected. Are you here for the party too? Midian. Is this the Lost City? Part of it. It's just one section. There's others too. Well, do you know if Altair Manor is anywhere nearby? Oh, you're trying to get to Altair Manor? Yeah. Strange. What? Nothing. I was thinking. Altair Manor. Not too far. Can you swim well? Yeah. Now then, let's get going. All right. A dungeon. It's my comfort place. Whoop. And is there any other whoop points? Yeah, that pattern above the stage is annoying me. Alright, time to fight some enemies. Sharshank. Let's draw in for now, and you... like, get multiple different blade types. But right now I'm just gonna have you stab. Oh, God, that's right, he's... Hurricane Cut. Oneness Blade. Alright, now I should actually be using attacks. A swimming dungeon, that's new. Well, it happens in games. More often than you think, really, but... concentrated attack. In case this thing lives. It doesn't. It's definitely a very common trope in action RPGs. Not so much in RPG Maker community games. That was, let's try the Blade 1 for Elemental Blade. Hurricane Cut and attack. It became pro. I don't know if that's any better than it was before, but hey. I don't suspect that these are actually going to be the toughest fights in the world, as we're at the point in the game where the game's like, yeah, you might not have played the previous versions. So the beginning's usually a little easier. Because if you're loading up the base save, the stats aren't very good. Hey, Dust Bowl era finished. So... level 4 in all those. Level 4 in all those. Weapon has 1 triple threat. Okay, 100% on sleep, paralyzed, stun. Stop me from getting blind. And we're using the magic blade, so we'll do that. Alright, enjoy lurking and starting your day, Granny. I am sorry about the kitty. A papa fly. We're gonna do Blade 1. These are the things that drain. Alright, I remember these widespread attacks. Alright, Hurricane Cut, and hit all light damage, causes level 2 bleeding. I think I'm gonna go for it. they're all bleeding badly, and we've done multi-attacks, so now we should be able to just stab them and they'll slowly die over time, in theory. Well, one is no longer prone, so it's getting another hurricane slash. And you are working on Typhoon still. And let's do Typhoon. So now, for the first time ever, we can actually see what their stats are compared to us. 155. His attack is less than ours. We got the focus. Will is a lot less. Poise is a lot less. And they gain levels now. I don't remember how, but they do. You know what? Let's just stab this darn thing. Oh, that's right. His... No, it did 46 points of damage. Might as well just keep punching. And I keep missing. You know what? Screw you. Hurricane cut. Punch. As long as it's these things, I do not mind him doing the punching. Oh, I actually hit? That's nice. I'll do that solo strike. You give me Blade 2. I don't know what's better than any of the others. Concentrated Assault. Triple Slash for fun, and Hard Slash, because why not? Rue is bleeding badly. You know what? I'll try to draw. Okay, it's dead. I'll still use at least one hurricane cut to make this thing prone for a minute. Oh, didn't even work. Rude. Man, this thing has freaking got a dodge. It's very dead, though, in a moment. Should be very dead in a moment. I need a key for that door. It's nothing much. A piece of wickite. I did something with the switch. I don't know. Oh. Got a different battle music. Alright, Hurricane Slash and Red Storm. Hopefully we'll prone all of them. And just stab till one of them becomes unprone, basically. One became unprone, so we'll do that and we'll hit Numray! Wonder what we did to get the extra combat music, although I'm going to turn this down a little bit for me. I don't know how loud it is for you guys. Oh, son of a... Phone, stop trying to commit seppuku. Got the first blend rock, alright. Go with Wicket next. Doot, doot, doot. Alright. Okay, that's a little rude of them there. Let's pull out the elemental blade, at least, if nothing else. That red storm thing. Oh, critical hit. That's nice. Finally, someone hit. And Hurricane Slash. Stab. All you guys are doing is draining my magic. It's just annoying. You're doing a little damage, but mostly it's draining, and that's it. Look at that. Murder. Rule learned moderate man. Triple threat or a thread or a gained a level. Alright. I'm complete on all of my defenses here. I think I'm going to go back to pattern and atmosphere. Might as well. Poison and burning stop prone from happening because it's dangerous and really easy to dodge stuff. Wondrous blade. All right. And hurricane cut and steam. Only two of them. Son of a gun. Nah, we control. Okay, we know what to use against these guys now. That Wondrous blade does plenty of damage. Good to note. Man, would you freaking flies stop sucking so much? I don't need my abilities, I suppose. So flies are weak to the Wondrous. Alright, come around here. Grab another Heartstone, which is fine. And more treasure. Up here should be another, yes. Out there. Next one over. The grate blocks the way down. think this opened that. Yeah, it does nothing to that one. So we turn this grate back off. I mean, it doesn't do much for us. It's literally just that area that you can get into the treasure from in the water. Yeah, that's where that comes from. Alright. The only way to go is through the water, though. My 4th of July was alright. Nothing too particularly fancy. I relaxed, played games about trains mostly. Because I'm that guy. Do widespread. Alright, hurricane cut, and start stabbing. But yeah, like I said, nothing too terribly fancy, just enjoyed myself how I could. Because I like trains. Found some that might be fun to stream, too. Although one got a reaction from people I wasn't expecting, because it's about Evil Thomas the Train Engine. Basically. With spider legs, I guess. Let's see what the Elemental Blade does against you. You did 40-something on your attack. Oh, and he's done. Alright, you know what? Fine. I'll do Solo Strike. It doesn't really do that much damage. Hurricane Cut. Knock you prone. Yeah, this fish ain't lasting long. Let's have its boys if it survives. Debuff. Oh, I forgot to equip something in here. Let's go with the Strict Deck for right now. Another piece of Wickite. Stab and stab. Well, stab and punch, I suppose. Pull out blade 1. Alright. Get Hurricane and get stabbed. The sword does do more damage. And Minnie has become numb. But not comfortably numb, just numb. Gru's companions gained a level. See, like I said, it's like we're getting XP down. I have 2 with sight. Widespread. Do that first, then equip the Oneness Blade. Alright, Hurricane Cut. And Oneness Blade. They all became prone. Stab until something's unprone. You know what, I'll just do another Hurricane Cut anyway. That'll hopefully keep them prone for a bit. That, and then Typhoon! You know, I never asked you about Canada Day. That already happened, right? I'm not completely crazy. A blue chest. A CTTP catalyst. Okay, that's a thing. Yeah, it did. I did nothing for it. I mean, I ate hot dogs and hamburgers. The house break cooked. And then I streamed Atari Mania yesterday. Which is a lot of fun. Until I got frustrated at the fact that it becomes impossible to try to uncover everything in the game. Not impossible, just a pain in the butt. You drank, you think? You drank? Never! That is impossible. Quinn never drinks. To use a house spare euphemism. Up here. Alright. I mean, I can't say much. I didn't really do anything for mine either. Yeah. I relaxed and enjoyed the fact that I at least wasn't dead. We'll do it as though it is widespread. Why not? Hurricane Cut and Numb Ray. Numbs all enemies. Okay. I'm going to equip the Oneness Blade. Red Storm. Make everything bleed, hopefully. So at least lose a little bit of HP every round. Or we'll just straight up murder it, because that's fun too. Let's use Elemental Blade against these guys. Still working on drinking all that wine. I mean, that just sounds like a good day to... God damn it. Good day to me. Hurricane Cut and Mega Slash. Okay, so I did learn. Gotcha. Okay. Elemental Blade, I think, against this. Yeah, if it lives, it's gonna have a bad day. Hurricane and then Mega Slash. Not gonna live. It did? Alright, jerk face McGee. Rawr. Draw and Elemental Blade. Hurricane Cut and Concentrated Assault. Stab and stab. Well, slash, really. Alright, Hurricane and Mega Slash. I found a stop along the way. I found the end of the way, and it turns out it wasn't the end of the way anymore.
So that means it's not the way.
I suppose that is a matter of, I had a train of thought. I don't remember what it was, but I had one. Just found sewer key number 1. It was going to be a great rebuttal, but it's gone.
Train wreck, runs, still full of orphans.
How lazy am I feeling?
Pretty lazy.
You're correct, I am, but how lazy am I really feeling? I'm considering asking you, hey, yeah, can I get you to put an order in for me? Which is pretty lazy. That's what I mean, like, it would just be like, hey, yeah. But unlikely that I'd have a way of getting the food. I'll worry about it later. Just order myself something from Domino's. I can tell them on the instructions to call me if need be. Acquired a piece of Wicite. Record journey. A locked door. And we have found, indeed, some kind of strange, dark place. In the depths, a loftar and a something. I don't even see what that was. Vagrant sludge. Let's try the oneness blade. And go after the loftar first. Night. It does icy touch. Concentrated assault. And you stab, and you use Mega Slash is not quite there yet. Okay. Hurricane and Mega. Dead. And prone. Oh, that killed that sludge in one hit, basically. Oh wow, that was pretty big on my level there. Looks like now I'll finally start using Heartstones. Alright. Revive and Revive 2 is the next combo thing we're getting. But one more level of that, and then we'll start going through the others. There's that. In the darkness. Gonna try oneness. This plinky plucky music reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie. You know, that's fair. My attack now does a really fancy light holy when I hit things. And Mega Slash, apparently. Blow. I mean, it's just supposed to be the effect of a very echoey piano. Locked. Locked. Imagine that. A lost city, forgotten to time. Everything is locked. Alright, that's a lot of slimes. Let's pull in magic, and you use your oneness worked against these guys, I believe. And do widespread. So I can make everything bleed. I made nothing bleed. Okay. Just stab and stab, why not? Oh yeah, that whole wonderful... Let's see what Numray does. Yeah, just makes them numb, I suppose. But not comfortably numb. I'll keep 3 heartstones in my inventory. At least until I know I've got to use them. Alright. Draw. X life. Oneness. Oh yeah, this is not gonna last long. Bam! Alright, annoying enemies. Draw and oneness. Hurricane cut, you go after the Vanguard Sludge. And we'll make it concentrated assault, why not? Hurricane cut and just attack the sludge. It didn't die. Okay. It's about to be. Zombie, oh, 2 lofters. Elemental. Elemental, I think, on these guys. You know, if you had missed less, you wouldn't have this issue. God damn, that uses a lot of damage. Yeah, one displayed. We're just gonna murder the slime. Very dead slime. And a dead lofter. And yeah, we just murder this one. You're gonna take off. Well, that's fine, Quinn. Thank you very much for your assistance trying to get stuff up on running on the Discord. No idea why I'm getting so many bots recently. I think one of these buildings is what I'm looking at down here, but we'll find out shortly. Kill the slime. Fight the lofter. You pull out the elemental, but no, I did the wrong blade. Son of a biscuit. oneness blade, please. I don't either, but now at least I got some security measures for them. Oh yeah. Like, I think it'd be different, and I might take it a little bit less, I don't know, personal, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, the channel is very big. Like, why, Mother Trucker, why? Locked. Okay. City Mine office. Look locked though. We need a key. Which is why I'm looking for this building. And a bunch of sludges. You equip the oneness blade. Hurricane cut, and we'll go with just attack. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Dead sludge. All right. Of course I miss. I really like to miss with this weapon. That is really the only problem with so many things. I want to change the server security measures, won't affect anyone on the server at all. Probably good for now. I need to beef it up security later. I can. No, that should be fine. I mean, I know I'll be comfortable once I get a chance to test it out, or get someone to test it out for me. Prone, 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 prone. Hurricane cut, and you stab that one. The ones to the right and left should both die. Oh, maybe not. Well, it's about to die. Look at that. Alright, kill the lofter, and I'm punching it, because I'm smart, because I'm not really. Elemental blade. And concentrated. There we go. Alright guys, I know it's been a little bit of a short stream today. I got some stuff I gotta take care of. So thank you one and all for coming. Hope you had a good one. Expect hopefully a longer stream tomorrow, and I will talk to you all later. I suck at outros. Be awesome to each other. I'd raid someone if I could, but I don't have that ability. Bye!